If you're single right now, I think the best way to reframe this day is to think about the people you currently love, like the people that you have in your life right now, and let them know. I think it is never a bad thing to let somebody know that you're thinking about them or that you love them, or like Valentine's Day doesn't just have to be about like your significant other. And I know like that sounds like come on, Josh, but like I really do believe that. I think this is a good way to reframe this day. And I think that spending it with some friends is a really great way to spend this day. I think there are a lot of ways to reframe this and not make yourself feel so bad about your current position. Reframing is one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal constantly. It is something that we can always do. We can always look at something a different way. It's the simplest way to understand reframing, and it's the most powerful mindset tool we have. It's our ability to think differently, change our pattern of thought, directly make something better without any external force, just by ourselves. We can just be like, actually, like, yes, this day does make me feel worse about myself, but I have a lot of people in my life I currently love right now. And I'm going to tell them, yes, this day does make me feel kind of worse about my position, but I have friends I'm going to hang out with tonight, or I'm going to go watch that movie or that show that I've been meaning to watch. Like, this is a great time to do that. Staying in that like shitty position or that shitty feeling is kind of the worst thing that you can do on this day. So get up and get out and like get out of that funk or that mood or that mindset of like like this stinks. And also, something else I would recommend against doing is going on a date on Valentine's Day early on, because I went on a first date accidentally on Valentine's Day a few years ago, and I think that is probably the worst thing you can do, because it puts, again, this like super pressure on this date that it's supposed to work. Like, I made this date, and when I was single, like I didn't think about Valentine's Day. Like, it was February, whatever, and I was like, hey, want to go out on Thursday? And I did not realize that Thursday was Valentine's Day. And the day before, I was like, oh fuck, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Like, shit. And I texted her just being like, like LOL, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. And she was like, yeah, I know. I was like, oh, okay. So I ended up like buying a flower off the street, like not on the street, but like off of like one of those like street cart vendors, you know what I mean? And I brought it to the date, and like she was like, oh, like thanks, that was sweet. And I was like, I think I felt like I had to do like something, because like it's like a special day. But like all around us were people on like Valentine's Day dates, like people that were in long-term relationships, or at least it felt like they were, people that were like much more connected, and we were on this first date like trying to make conversation and trying to get to know each other. And I just think it adds this like immense pressure to it. So I would highly recommend going on a Valentine's Day first date, or like around that time. The feeling of wanting a relationship that this holiday can bring is a good thing. Like, it's a normal thing to want to be in a relationship, but trying to force one to happen or try to make one work and just trying to like shove two things together is not the best way to go about that. And then tomorrow, like the 15th, I'm talking about after Valentine's Day, that's a good time to go back to Hinge or back to the dating scene with a clearer headspace around all of this, and a clearer understanding that you might actually really want to be in a relationship, and that's a good thing. And now that means you have to figure out how to either develop the confidence to go up to somebody and introduce yourself, or the desire to download Hinge or make your profile better, or actually take that a little more seriously and not just like passively scroll on Hinge. It's a good time to try and start more conversations. Like, it's a signal that you want to be in something if you're feeling this way. So use that signal for good. Use that signal to move yourself forward, and not just go back to like yeah, I did want something, but like, I'll figure it out later. Or like, I'll fail. Like, it's a great thing to want to do something, or to want to improve your life with a relationship and invite somebody else into your life. Like, I think that's an amazing thing that we all have the opportunity to do. And this day can make us realize that we want it more than we thought we did, or we want to be in something more serious than we thought we did.